So I think a lot of people will be familiar with, or people who actually, I would say people who are not so familiar with what a data science scientist does, they see the word data and then they
Mm,
see the word scientist and they
mm,
think, right, we have a traditional stereotypical nerd who sits in the basement and types away with ones and zeros and Excel spreadsheets and what have you, and it's purely research, but I think what's interesting to me when I first started working with data scientists and data analysts all those years ago was that you need really strong communication skills because ultimately you're problem solving, aren't you? And in order to be able to understand a problem, you need to ask questions that will work for you, to enable you to find a solution. So that always surprised me at the beginning, but yeah, it's
absolutely.
very very interesting, very interesting.
No,
Uh,
sorry, just to expand on that, actually, you're dead right.
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't even go into that side of it, but a lot of what goes on in science is sort of smoke and mirrors, right, to the outside world. So to be able to build confidence in what you're doing, you need to be able to explain what's going on there,
yeah,
because a lot of people are taking rule-based kind of um, heuristics, and they're trying, and let's try it out, try machine learning, AI, whatever, deep learning, something, which they don't understand, but they really do understand business rules and stuff like that. And they're going from that to, okay, they're trusting us to build this model that they have no insight into. So explainability is huge there, and you have to be able to communicate that to people and explain what a model is doing, from simple cases like logistic regression or linear regression, all the way up to, you know, kind of ensemble methods and even deep learning. You know, nothing's going to work, nothing's going to make it all the way to getting business value unless you can build confidence and bring the people along with you who are going to make the decision to put that into production.
yeah.
So
That is very very good points, and I'm seeing a lot more of that as requirements from my clients, from employers who are looking for those characteristics. Historically, they would be so focused on the tech experience, the tech stacks that candidates have worked with. That's still important, but less important now as more and more people have exposure and the experience with those tech stacks and those technologies. And now they're starting to look at the softer skills in data science and across data analysis traditionally, and across innovation engineering as well. So it's interesting to see the requirements around what a data scientist is and
yeah,
what's expected of a data scientist from future potential employers and how
yeah.
they change over time. So that's been my experience, and I'm kind of glad to hear that's been your experience too. It just means I'm on the same page anyway, at the very
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.